I cannot even express to you how difficult that was. But at the same time, we got it done. We figured it out. I can promise you I'll never forget that one again. Like, literally promise you that. Oh my God, that was painful. I really didn't think that was gonna go. All right, we figured it out. It's probably the happiest I've ever been over one thing. Okay. All right, flashcards. Thank you. I never thought I'd be so happy to be on flashcards. Okay, give me 1 second. I love that Jimmy's been there the whole time. Jim, that was something else, right? All right, let me just hold on 1 second. Let me just get my water. Oof. Need to kind of shake that one off. All right, let's get back in it. But you don't give up. You just keep going. It's the way it works. Okay, here we go. Salesforce adoption strategies, accelerate Salesforce. Just take a look at my phone real quick. Okay. All right, let's get into it. What is adoption? Adoption is about someone using a solution that is available to them. In the business world, adoption is all about getting someone to use a solution that is available to them. When we talk about Salesforce adoption, it means a company, your company, has Salesforce and you want to make sure your end users, which are your reps, use it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. What are the benefits of having high adoption? Benefits to your reps: enhances productivity, strengthens customer relationships with better information about their customers, creates mobility, benefits to your company, boosts revenue, creates real-time visibility into current and future deals, greater transparency, provides a 360 view of your customer base. What is the best time to address your company's adoption? You can get started on adoption now, no matter where you are in your Salesforce journey, whether you're considering buying Salesforce, working or rolling it out, or you've been using it for years. What is the herding cats analogy in regards to adoption? Herding cats is an analogy used to describe the difficulty of getting people to use a solution that is available to them. In the context of Salesforce adoption, it means getting your sales rep to use Salesforce. What is the return on investment when it comes to Salesforce adoption? The return on investment of Salesforce adoption is that you won't see a return on your Salesforce investment unless your team actually uses it. Prolific adoption rates lead to strong ROI and positions your reps and your companies for success. What are the tactics that have proven to help increase Salesforce adoption? Tactics to increase Salesforce adoption include making adoption seamless and simple for the company, activating tactics at any time, and tackling adoption wherever you are in the process. What do sales reps gain when they use Salesforce? Sales reps gain enhanced productivity, stronger customer relationships with better information about their customers, and mobility to work from anywhere when they use Salesforce. What benefits does a company see when they have high Salesforce adoption? Companies benefit from increased revenue, real-time visibility into current and future deals, greater transparency, and a 360-degree view of their customer base when they have high Salesforce adoption. What does it mean to have a 360-degree view of a customer base? Having a 360-degree view of a customer base means having a comprehensive view of the customer interactions across all channels. This includes customer purchase history, customer service interactions, and other customer-facing activities. What is the importance of tackling adoption? Tackling adoption is important because it's the only way to ensure that the team is actually using Salesforce and seeing the benefits of their investment. It is essential to maximizing ROI and positioning the reps and company for success. Let's answer some questions. What is technology adoption? When you introduce a new tech to your company, getting people to use the solution or software that the company has purchased for them, choosing just the right technology solution, and possible tasks you should avoid. Why should your company focus on improving its adoption rate? Improving adoption rate protects your rep because sales reps know, because high adoption leads to high ROI. What is the right time to tackle your company's adoption? Right now. Let's go. That was easy. Let's continue. Okay. What is the first step in creating a successful Salesforce experience? Secure executive alignment. What is an example of a commitment that Salesforce executives can make to ensure adoption? Require that their sales reps log into Salesforce a certain number of days per month. What should you do to document current processes before implementing a new technology? Ask yourself and a sales leader questions about what happens at each stage of the sales motion. What is working well? What manual processes can be automated? And at what point do sales reps have to use multiple systems to get their jobs done? What is the purpose of documenting current processes? To identify points where you can make your new system into something that sales reps actually want to use, laying the groundwork for great adoption. What should you do after securing executive alignment? Document your current sales process. What are some questions you should ask when documenting current processes? What happens at each stage of your sales motion? What are we coaching reps to do at various points in the sale? What's working well for everyone? What works well for some reps but isn't being replicated well across the board? Is it easy to replicate? What manual processes can be automated? At what points do sales reps have to use multiple systems to get their jobs done? What should you focus on when revising the sales process? Automating manual processes, getting rid of steps that aren't necessary, making processes faster and easier, and integrating data that sales reps need so that they can all in one step. What should you do after revising the sales process? Document the new and improved process that you'll create using Salesforce. What is the key factor in achieving a successful Salesforce adoption? Building trust with stakeholders by delivering on your promises. What is the ultimate goal when creating a Salesforce experience? Making Salesforce your company's go-to system. All right, let's answer some questions. What is something you should ask your executives to do before you start building your Salesforce org? Make a large Vegas-style note. Commit to supporting Salesforce by being part of communications or requiring participation from your teams. Make Salesforce their full-time job. Sit down with each rep to discuss Salesforce with them. Okay. What's the most important thing you will learn from documenting your current sales processes? Who your best sales reps are, how your sales process differ from other organizations, where your process needs improvement, which sales leaders actually answer their emails. Nope. Okay, let's go to the flashcards. What is a survey and how can it help you decide how to configure Salesforce? A survey is a quick way to get a variety of perspectives, especially when you're not able to actually talk to lots of salespeople. It can provide insights about experience and needs of a salesperson. What is a ride along? A ride along is where you actually accompany a salesperson for a day, going to their meetings, listening to their calls, and watching exactly how they use the tools they have. What is a focus group? A focus group is a middle ground that lets you talk to a group of people but doesn't take too long. To make a focus group work well, choose a good variety of participants to make sure everyone has a chance to speak up. What are some ideas to consider sweetening the Salesforce pot? Einstein activity capture, macros, sales path, Salesforce for iOS and Android. What type of people should you choose to pilot your Salesforce experience? People who are great with technology, natural leaders or trendsetters, people who are excited to make a difference, and people of all types. What should you do to ensure your pilot is successful? Set measurable goals, don't ignore survey scores, assess usage statistics, and track feedback. How can you win over naysayers? Make it very clear that they're there to observe, not judge, and provide a small gift or food as a way of saying thank you. What is the goal in setting up Salesforce? The goal is to provide key insights and management opportunities for leadership, make the sales reps' experience as seamless as possible, and ultimately help them succeed at sales. What should you do to cement Salesforce as a real winner in stakeholders' minds? Have them on board and turn them into vocal advocates and let them watch it evolve as new feedback and ideas are generated. What are some examples of measurable goals from other Salesforce customers? Don't ignore survey scores, assess usage statistics, track feedback, and set a process for collecting feedback. All right, let's answer some questions. Which is a good way to determine what features your salespeople will need in Salesforce? Based on what features you used at your last company, use your ask a fellow admin what features they use, ask the salespeople via surveys or focus groups, yes. What is an outcome of a successful pilot? You get to a network of colleagues who can help your career. You can officially say you can have feedback from end users about improved before launch, and your sales team knows who you are. DNC, obviously. Okay, let's go to some more flashcards. What should be included in launch communications? What's coming, what's in it for reps, training, support from execs, and success stories. What is the importance of executive sponsorship? Executives set the tone for how everyone in the organization will act, and if they support Salesforce, word will get to reps quickly. What are some training methods? In person, train the trainer, webinar video, documentation, trailhead, help menu, in-app guidance problems. What should you include when training users? What it does, how it helps them, and how to use it step by step. How can recognition help drive adoption? Create a dashboard to show how frequently each person uses Salesforce. Post it publicly, use chatter to @mention reps and their boss with positive comments. What are the steps to take to launch Salesforce? Communicate the launch, train all users, remember executive sponsors, and recognize great behavior. What is the purpose of Salesforce? Salesforce is a system that keeps customer information in one place so a team can manage contact with customers with a full history in mind. What is the importance of Trailhead? Trailhead is a great way to provide training to reps and help them not to get too overwhelmed. Choose a few modules to put into a trail mix for reps to start with. What is the purpose of in-app guidance prompts? In-app guidance prompts are small pop-up windows to highlight configuration changes, introduce features, and provide tips. They also include links to internal wikis, training, or PDFs. What is the importance of documentation? Documentation is either something you create or information that comes from the Salesforce Help website. That can be shared as a recording and is great for when new people are hired. All right, let's answer some questions. Which elements should be included in your launch materials? B and C. Which training method can be saved and used again for reps who are hired after your initial training? video. How can executives sponsor Salesforce and support adoption? How can you encourage reps to use Salesforce? Okay. All right, last set of note cards. What is the Trailblazer community? An online party for the entire Salesforce ecosystem with subgroups for specific topics. What is Trailhead? A free learning tool for Salesforce users, execs, and reps with inspirations and how-tos. What is Premier Success? Salesforce experts who have been there, done that, and now devote their entire jobs to helping others do it as well. What is the purpose of gathering feedback on Salesforce? To learn and improve Salesforce and ensure reps feel heard. What is an example of a stat about Salesforce customers? Reps using Salesforce are 38% more productive. What is the best way to tell your users about new features? Train them on the new features using what it is, what it can do for them, and how to use it. What is the purpose of sharing stories of success? To show authenticity and make reps feel excited about Salesforce. What are the 3 times each year Salesforce releases new features and improvements? Spring, summer, winter. What resources are available to help Salesforce adoption? The Trailblazer community, Trailhead Premier Success, adoption webinars. Who should you ask for help when managing a Salesforce org? Salesforce customers, partners, and employees. All right, last set of questions for today. How should you gather feedback on Salesforce? Stop reps in the hallway? No. Request that the team email you with ideas? Maybe. Don't bother, it's already perfect? No. Create a process you can easily manage and track, such as a survey? Yes. What should you do after adding a new feature? Contact only the person? No. Tell your boss? No. Generate excitement by announcing news and train others? Yes. Which of the following adoption resources are available for you free? Trailhead? Yes. Consulting partners? No. Adoption webinars? Yes. A and C is D. Oh my God. Okay. And let's go tell everyone in the Facebook community. All right, super cool. Now let's get out of here. Let's see how many points and everything we have, because that's really exciting. Okay. All right. We are, and just to show you, so we have all these flashcards ready, and then the rest is just testing. So we are 34 badges, 17,850 points. How cool is that? Okay. All right, everyone, seriously good day. That was tough. And really just keep it up. We're so close. We're one more day away to when we just start test prep. Like, that's how far we've come. And I can promise you, as we've gone through all of this, we've taken notes and we have identified best practices for test prep. We have sample tests, and we have a lot of things that are going to allow everyone that when the test comes, you'll do quite well. So love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.